Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 0, Isaiah Evans.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every part of pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Have to play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talk and wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Johnson and Atomo Rui in at the power forward position. Back to Johnson. From the arc. On target from range. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Johnson a screen on Suggs. Here's Omarui. No good from outside. Sanchez passes to Suggs. First quarter of play, a minute in. Misses the fadeaway. Down low. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Suggs. Here's Sanchez. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Suggs with the bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Sampson. Johnson on the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Suggs. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Oh, Carter with the block. Here's Johnson. Misses from close range.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Brown. Here's Sanchez. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Evans, that's good. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Omarui. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Timeout, timeout.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
The home team calls timeout. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brown looking around. Pass to Sanchez. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. A good look from Johnson. Knocks down the 18-footer. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Sanchez. Still without a bucket. From 12 feet. The rebound by Carter.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Omarui, pass to Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall. 10 points for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Vucevic. Suggs outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
Suggs hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Omarui. Here's Sampson. Last game for him, he had 14. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Sanchez. Fires from deep. Evans, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Carter, the pass to Omarui. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Suggs surveys the D. Brown against Carter. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Johnson. Boozer grabs the board. Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Suggs outside. Pass to Evans. And here's Suggs. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Now here's Johnson. Here's Sampson. Now Johnson. Rejected by Brown. Here's Sanchez. Still no points. Suggs outside. Pass to Boozer. To the middle. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Sanchez. Sanchez has got 4 rebounds now. From 7 feet away. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Driving in. Here's Carter. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Carter's got his third bucket of the night. Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. The home team calls timeout.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Suggs outside. And he's going for the oop here. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
1:50 left to play in the first. Here's Suggs.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
.136 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Omarui. He's guarded by Porter. Puts up the 8-footer. The bank shot, no good. Shooting 43% to get this one underway. Boozer passes to Porter. Here's D. Porter in the post. Here's Sanchez. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Sanchez passes to Boozer. Here's the pick. And here's Porter. Pass to D. Here's Boozer. Porter with a screen on Hunter. Here's Boozer. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. For three. No luck on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up two. And we'll get things started. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Outside Jones. Pass to Omarui. Up and over Porter. The shot by Omarui, no good.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Sanchez. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Down low. Here's Porter. And a nice finish on the layup. Porter's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's a floater. Jones, chalk up two there. Jones has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Sanchez, defended by Jones. Sanchez passes to D. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the visitors call time here. And since the All-Star break, these teams have been swatting down shots left and right.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Takes a 13-footer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Porter a screen. And Sanchez gets it to go. Sanchez has got 6.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Hammers the lob through.
Number 7.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Boozer. He's scoreless. To the left wing. Jones with the block. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Vucevic, the pass to Sanchez. Over Jones. Sanchez can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Omarui. The rebound by Sanchez. Sanchez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Sampson. Here's Omarui. From downtown, he drops it from range. Omarui's got 5.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. Here's Omarui. Inside. The shot by Johnson, no good. Shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Boozer. Suggs with it. Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. Here's Sanchez. The three. Jones grabs the board.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Omarui. Johnson for three. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Vucevic finds Porter. To the middle. Here's Suggs. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Suggs has got his 2nd basket.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Outside Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Here's Evans. He's got 9. Basket's good. Evans has got 11 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Jones with a screen on Suggs. Rebounded by Evans.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Suggs, the pass to Vucevic. And there's the lob, and Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Sampson. And there's the screen. Now Hunter. No good there, off the double clutch. Here's Evans, covered by Johnson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Second free throw, no good.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Suggs. He's closely guarded. Here's Boozer. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. And the visitors call time here. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul, 1st team foul. At the line for the away team, Simpson. At the line for the
Shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Sanchez. Back to Suggs. Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Sampson. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Sanchez. Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Vucevic with it. He has 6. 4 seconds left. The shot no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
52. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
I like the aggressiveness getting into the line. Cave in the defender's chest, make him blow the whistle.
If you cave... Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's the home team now, trailing by 4. We've got Suggs, and it's Brown in at the 5.
Switch.
Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. And Carter with the block. They've got Johnson, and it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Shooting 56% today. Sanchez passes to Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Vucevic has gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. And there's a pick. Pass to Omarui. This one for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night in the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And they're running. And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now here's Vucevic. Suggs outside. Here's Evans.
Away team foul. Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brown with a screen. Here's Vucevic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And he's going for the lob. He nails it, and we're tied.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Omarui. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Evans. He's got 14. Pass to Suggs. For the lead. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 17 points.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Outside Johnson. Vucevic with a steal. Suggs, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Carter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. That one goes in. Sanchez has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Omarui. Here's Sampson, covered by Vucevic. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Sanchez. Sanchez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Evans. He's got 17. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And he lobs it up top. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Here's Suggs. It's a 6-point game. Outside, Brown. Back to Suggs. It's blocked. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Vucevic with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Brown. Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. The shot by Evans, no good. Shooting 56% today. Omarui, pass to Carter. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams will make substitutions, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Carter. Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Suggs, the pass to Brown. Back to Suggs. Outside, Brown. Pass to Boozer. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Boozer's got 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the visitors call time here. Brown against Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Suggs. Give him 8 points now. The rebound by Omarui.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Here's Johnson. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. The rebound by Carter.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for the away team.
And he sinks the second. Gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Evans. Give him 20. Off with the layup.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's slammed in by Carter.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Back to Suggs. Fades. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
I just love the ball movement.
The home team calls timeout. A tight one here in New York City. Pass to Sanchez. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Shooting the rock at a 46% rate since the start of the third. Outside Johnson. Lets it go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Johnson's got 26.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Sanchez can't hit. Gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Sampson off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yep, count it. Sanchez has got 11 points.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Omarui. Outside Johnson, down low. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Carter's got 15 points here in the second half. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Back to Suggs. Here's Evans. Outside, Brown. Here's Boozer, covered by Johnson. Here's Sanchez. Drills it from deep. Sanchez has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Pass to Sampson. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Johnson. Johnson. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Suggs. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up by 2. After a quick... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Suggs, and it's Vucevic in at the 2. Pass to Jones. In close. Yes, it's good.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Now here's Vucevic. Misses the jumper from the wing. Here's Sampson, covered by Vucevic. Pass to Sampson. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Order a screen. Here's Vucevic. And perfection right through the net.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Sampson from behind the arc. Doesn't go that time.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Suggs, the pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Pass to Jones. Here's Sampson, covered by Vucevic. From 11 feet away, Sampson's shot is off.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And the visitors call time here.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's the block. In transition, here they come. No good on the shot. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. There's the drive. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Sanchez. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sanchez has gone 5 of 13 from the field. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to Sanchez. Brown with it. Here's Evans. Oh, deflected. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sanchez. Out to the wing. Going inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Your home team, Sanchez.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Hunter. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 29 points.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Evans. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And so he makes both from the line. So both teams making some changes here. The steal. Down low. Here's Carter. No problem on the jumper in close. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Suggs, the pass to Brown. Here's Evans. Suggs outside. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Vucevic. And the 3 off target. Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Carter against Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Good on the second one. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Suggs outside. Brown, a screen on Johnson. Here's Evans, covered by Johnson. Brown finds Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Brown with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Sampson passes to Omarui.
Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Sanchez. Shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
At the line for your home team, Brown, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Now Johnson. Picked by Carter. And he's going for the oop here. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. Suggs with it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Sanchez.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. And the jam by Brown.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And here's Johnson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Evans. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Sanchez. Johnson with the defensive effort. Shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. Here's Sampson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
There's 1:17 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Carter with the block. Here's Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
The home team calls timeout. Sanchez passes to Vucevic. Now here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. 51 seconds left in the fourth. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Pass to Vucevic. Fast break, here we go. Looking to end this cold spell, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he gets that one. And here's Suggs. To stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
At the line for your home team,
Suggs hits them both. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. So the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might